Welcome, one and all, to the very first episode of Cartoon Mysteries. The very first one. It's not the second one. You can't prove there was a first one. Moving on. The Venture Bros. That's the thing we're covering today. If you haven't seen it, it's really good. You should go watch it. It's really good. In the show, there's a character called Scare Bear. He never gets demasked. And that's what we're going to do today. So he makes 2 appearances in the show in Bright Lights, Dean City, and the Forecast Manufacturer. He doesn't really do much in Bright Lights, Dean City. It's more of a joke appearance, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. I'm just going to touch on it later. And the Forecast Manufacturer is where the meat of his appearance comes in. Visually, he's a giant bear in a costume. I showed you a picture. It's right there. In the Forecast Manufacturer, he decides to help Hank Venture after he has a concussion in the snow. He does this for unknown reasons, but I'll get into that later. And he also helps him discover that his brother is cheating on him with his girlfriend. It is my theory that the Scare Bear is actually the Brown Widow. It's the Black Widow. He's wearing brown. He's colorblind. Now, of course, the visual similarities are obvious, so I'm not going to point those out. But something that may not be obvious is the other things. The first piece of evidence I have is that they are always seen in the same place. Jared lives in New York and is known to be around the same area that Scare Bear lives. He also knows where Serena is Serena is, which would have been impossible since Hank Venture was leading him to her room instead of Dean's room, which is where they were fucking. He is also strong enough and because of his superpowers, he is strong enough to carry Dean the entire way. This combined with the fact that only Jared could have known about the Revenge Society meeting, as he lived next to Dean Venture, who was hosting the meeting, helps show that he was, in fact, there in both those occasions, meaning that Jared is Scare Bear. Another piece of the puzzle is his motivation. His motivation is easy to find out, but if you watch the show, you can see that Jared was obviously dumped or cheated on by Serena in the past. This could give a reason why he helps Hank and shows Hank that he is being cheated on by Serena currently. That's all the evidence I prepared. I might remake this video later. Probably not. This was harder to make than the first one. I should have just put some gameplay of like fucking dicey dungeons. That would have been better. You know what? This is fine. I'm gonna post